Alright guys, Paul here again with another video. Just with the weather and been working, I've actually been a bit longer to do this than I've actually hoped, but as you can see here, it's absolutely freezing. It's -5, but dedicated to the cause, so got to get the cars out. Look, I got my JJ Customs hat as well. It's actually getting good use today, keep me nice and warm. But what I've got is, try and get this, got a new gimbal, try to work out there now, but I've got my Mojave and I've got my UDR, which I've finally got back working again. I had a lot of problems with this, with the diffs and stuff, so the centre diff's been fine, but the actual, the drive shafts and stuff were, I don't know what's been happening, but the drive shaft went a couple of times and the diff here actually broke to the point where screws and everything came out. I've never actually been really very hard with the car, but I've had ever since I've had it, I've had a lot of issues. It's been quite fragile, so yeah, not too good, but hopefully it'll be good today now it's all back together. So you can see with the UDR, obviously it's got the solid rear axle locked at all times, and we've got the upgraded aluminium parts on it. Everything's been upgraded to the suspension to toughen this up. Beautiful looking car. We've got this, and we've got the Mojave, which I've not done a thing to. It's been pretty reliable. It's a lot more basher orientated. It's got near the detail of the UDR. I mean, I love my Traxxas cars, but this UDR, it's just absolutely gorgeous. The detail on it is just next level. I've altered a bit as well. I've got a single tyre conversion on the back. I just like the handling we have in the one tyre over the two. I think it handles a bit better. But yeah, the car's been great. Well, when it works, I really love driving this, and the Mojave as well is absolutely outstanding. But what we'll do is we'll get some batteries in them, and we'll do a wee comparison. Not to say what one's better or what's not, but just to show anybody interested in getting one or the other, the kind of main differences. Before I really start, I will say though, I'll not be jumping this anywhere near how I would jump the Mojave, just because it is more scale, and with being scale, basically, it's got, well, you can see the suspension travel here. It's quite hard to explain, but it's got beautiful, nice, gentle, soft suspension, but it's more for sort of scale use, whereas this a bit sort of sounds a bit clumsier, but the shocks are a lot bigger and kind of designed for sort of bashing purposes. So I'll get this camera off just now. Not sure it's working with the gimbal I've just got. Hopefully it's good, but yeah, we'll get the cars out playing and we'll just go through the main differences of the two of them. Camera might look a bit over the place. I'm just trying to figure out how to use this, but yeah, here we go. Right, first up we'll take the UDR out. I'll show you a bit of the handling here. Where it's quite bumpy, obviously frosty, so be a bit slippery at places too, which should be fun. But like I say, it's not a video I'm doing here what's better than the other, because I love them both. The reliability issues have annoyed me with my UDR, but I did buy that second hand, so I can't really go too hard on Traxxas because I don't know what the guy had done before I had it. So yeah, it's just a different kind of car altogether, as similar as it looks. So here we go with a locked back there. Whoa. That wasn't a good start. Not drove this in a long time, so right, here we go. Start again. So first of all, you can see how beautiful the suspension looks on it. It just looks incredible when it's driving along. See it slipping out there in the ice, getting the drifting on the go. It's really slippy here. The only other thing, it's just a small complaint what I've done with this just now, just with the batteries I'm using. I'll put the under tray on back later, but I'll just show you just now is, the kind of thing I don't like with the car is the fact that you're restricted to the Traxxas adapters on the inside, so they're built into the unit. So when I use XT90 batteries, so when I put my little adapters on, it kind of it's a bit crushed in with the tray there, but when I'm doing jumps and stuff I'll put the tray back on. It's a bit fiddly, but you're a bit limited for space that way, unlike the Mojave with the Velcro strap system. That's really good. But it's just a gorgeous truck. The way it turns on the power and things, it's just lovely. It must be about, I want to say about 4 or 5 months since I've had this out, and it's just completely different to driving the Mojave with a locked back diff. I kind of wish the Mojave had that. Oh, there's a tip over. You can tell I'm a bit out of practice with it, but yeah, I wish the Mojave had the back diff the similar way, just for the drifting and stuff. When you do pin it right, it's amazing when you've got it stepped out and you can hold it for ages. But power wise, they're quite equal. I think the what to do? I think the Mojave's a little bit faster. Unbelievably slippy here, like good fun, but really difficult to drive. Right, there's a wee bit of driving basically the UDR just now. So I'll wee shot the Mojave and just kind of show you basically the differences that there is. There's quite a fair bit. I mean, this as well with the UDR, what I'm showing you, I've never once went full power on it either here, so yeah, it's just kind of, this is a bit too icy, it kind of got a bit crazy. I don't want to do anything mad with it, but we'll switch this off just now. We'll get the Mojave on and I'll show you a little bit of that. Here we go with the Mojave. So it's just a different feeling car altogether. Instantly, because it's got the open diff, you can kind of get more on the power without stepping out. You jump out of nowhere there, but it generally handles better at speed anyway. Doesn't look quite as scale, but it's just like a complete different experience. Like you can just, whoa, shouldn't hit the brake there. You can just kind of hit the power and not really worry. It just kind of absorbs everything a lot smoother. Although there's like a lot more shocks and stuff on the UDR, it is more scale designed to be like the actual real truck. But this is just basically a bashing monster. I mean, look at that go. Yeah, couldn't really get the UDR's power down in the frost there. Look at this. Absolute bullet. So for general driving and ease, this is the easier car out of the two. But I like to make sort of small like video films of my cars and stuff, but for realism you're not beating that UDR. There's no way. It looks too good. Whoa. I don't know what I've done there. Seem to be fully crashes today. But I think if we're going to set up a track and I had somebody with me, I think whoever's driving the Mojave is definitely going to be faster. You can tell I was out drinking last night with this driving. So what we'll do now, just to get a general show of the cars, we'll go up, we'll do some jumps. Nothing crazy high, but just to give you show you the suspension working on the cars. Then once I've done that, I might just do like a wee sort of film montage, just shots of the cars doing different things. It's one of the things I think, it really depends what you're into. I mean, I love them both. Wouldn't get rid of them both as much as I've had a bit of grief with the UDR, but if you just wanted to go into a park and play and do crazy jumps, this is definitely the car. If you do like what I like to do, filming things, I mean the look of the UDR is just unbelievable. It really is a gorgeous car. Not that the Mojave's not good looking, but it's just a different sort of thing. Right, we'll go up, we'll do some jumps with them, then I'll do a wee montage, just as I usually do, because I'm just not really fully in the mood for being chatty this morning. A bit cold and probably too many beers last night, not been out for a wee while, so had a wee drink last night, feeling a little bit rough. But yeah, we'll get this all done, and hopefully you enjoy this video at the end. If you do, or please subscribe or like the video and stuff, I'd appreciate that. But yeah, we'll move on to the next part now. That's nice. This is quite a walk up to where these two cars with batteries in them are pretty heavy, so it's got a good trek there to get up. But it's a lot easier bringing one than two, I'll tell you that. But this is one of my favourite little jump spots I use in a lot of my videos. You can see it's got a good incline, loads of different angles, and if you're crazy sometimes you can come down that hill like I've done before with my Outcast. You can literally clear the rocks if you want, but if you're doing just sort of small sort of scaleless jumps just now, just to do a wee comparison. But I'll show you the suspension of this Mojave first, so see if we can jump the UDR. There you go, it's nice and plush, no sound. It actually has got really good suspension itself, but whoa, this wasn't too good a landing. But yeah, it's a really good car to jump, nice, predictable. It's got a lot of pickup, so if you kind of line up and go slow initially, you can really just get on the throttle and there you go. It's just nice and balanced. I actually do this all day, it's quite fun. Bit of middle. Thought I was absolutely beached there. Tell you something, my driving is bad today, guys. So there's a couple of small jumps with that. You can see suspension, it's tough. It's a bit clunky noise, rattly with the shell, but beautiful car to jump. Holds well in the air. So what I'll do now is we'll get the UDR up, do a couple similar, I'll just show you a wee bit of difference with that. I've not jumped that, like I say, I've not done it for about 5 months or so, but we'll see how we get on. Hopefully nothing will break or I'll do anything stupid, but I'll just get the controller for that and I'll be back with you guys in a second. So we'll do a couple of small jumps to get a feel for it first. A nice jump. But you can see that it's plush landing, but it's just different. It feels a lot heavier than. Check something just now. Yeah, I mean, you see that was a good little jump there. It's got nice plush suspension, but you just know you can't throw it the same way as you can throw the Mojave. You kind of doubt doing big jumps with it, just due to the nature of the kind of model it is. Yeah, it's one beautiful car. I mean, without going high at all, or that, I can just guarantee straight off that it's not really the kind of car you want to do a lot of jumps with. Maybe on a little track, but nothing too crazy. But I'll do, like, it's enough kind of talking. I'm kind of waffling on a bit, I think. But what we'll do is I'll get the footage together now, comparing the cars. We'll talk over at the end, and just take what you really want out of it, just whatever kind of style car you like best. And if you do go and buy either one, because I'm not supporting any of the two, I love them both, you're going to love them for what they are. They're amazing cars. Right guys, I just said I was going to do a wee montage of the two cars, but this is first for me. Obviously I've had a few issues with this UDR over time, but it seems like my ESC's just cut out, it's just not responding. I'm getting steering and stuff with the car here, and I don't know what's happened. It kicked in when I pushed the trigger to go, then it stopped, and I tried to do it and nothing seemed to happen. So I'm not sure if there's an actual proper problem or what's going on with it. We'll have to look at it when I get home. So the little montage I'm going to do, it's going to be without the Mojave, sorry, and it's going to be with the UDR. So hope you enjoy. I'm a bit disappointed I couldn't get both cars in this, but going to make do with what I've got. So yeah, here we go, guys.